I created two selections that confine this auto painting, and with the Particle Spring Soft Cloner set to Smart Stroke Smart Setting, I ran auto painting 3 times to develop this image. This time I'm using Particle Spring Organic Cloner. The stroke is scribble large with the sliders set pretty high. With each play, I brought the sliders down by half. Then I switched my selection to eyes, nose, and mouth and changed from stroke to smart stroke, but not smart setting. I started with the brush set to default, but each subsequent run I reduced the brush size considerably, all the way down to 1.8, which gave great detail to the eyes, nose, and mouth. I used Artist's Coarse Sargent Brush Jitter to muck up the background and the edges of the cat. Using the reference panel as my guide and another of my brushes, Gravity Sketch, I added a few simple lines to define the cat. I switched to the Blender category and another particle brush, Particle Spring Soft Blender. I blended some areas and softened the lines. And finally, I enhanced the painting with Effects, Equalize. Now for something a bit different. This brush is Real Watercolor, Real Wet Smooth Jitter, and it uses color expression, which means that the lightest pressure will yield additional color and heavier pressure will yield main color. Again, I'm using selections to mark the areas that will receive color, and since this brush will utilize a flow map, I'm using one I designed called Soft Forms. It is great for skies. Using the same brush for the ground and another new flow map called Organic Verticals, I'm using pause diffusion and several passes to get the color desired. Then I switched to my final brush, Watercolor Wetting Agent, and wet the horizon line. Next, I go back to my Gravity Sketch and start adding details. The particle brushes surprised me. When I first encountered them, they felt alien, but I love them now and find they are excellent for traditional work. Enjoy!